It's Margarita, and today I'm going to tell you my top 5 body butters, period. Yes. Who loves to be moisturized and smelling good at the same time and also not hurting yourself with bad chemicals? This girl. If you are someone who's also a naturalista, you can appreciate a great handmade product. Now, the 5 butters that I'm going to be telling you about will be in order from they're all my favorites, but they're going to be from least favorite to most favorite. And it's going to be based upon the scent of the butter, also the texture and application and the longevity of the scent, the moisturization, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's dive in. Number 5, Canvas Beauty Body Glaze in Marshmallow Toast. Now, not too long ago, the internet was all abuzz with Canvas Beauty's body glaze. I didn't even know about it because I'm not someone who spends a lot of time on social media, and I do not have TikTok. So this apparently was on TikTok. And I forget how I heard about it. It might have been in one of the fragrance groups. And this had been selling out like hotcakes. So I was actually able to get a jar of this on Mercari secondhand because the person hadn't used it. So I'm like, great. So I got it at below retail even because these butters were actually selling for almost double on the secondary market. So I'm like, what is so great about this butter? So I had to at least try one. Now the ingredients are palm fruit oil, beeswax, sunflower oil, vitamin E oil, fragrance, argan kernel oil, rice bran, and jojoba oil. So these are all natural ingredients. And I'm not sure what's used for the fragrance, but all the other oils are natural oils. Usually if you can't pronounce an ingredient in something, that's not a good idea. Everything was easy to pronounce. And it's just interesting texture-wise. You see, I got a big dent in this. But this is truly a glaze. It's almost like a candle wax texture-wise. The smell is very projecty. It projects, and it does glaze onto the skin. A little goes a decent way. I would say use a moderate amount. And I personally am not a fan of it's a bit waxy on me. It may be different for different people. So I don't necessarily dislike it, but of the 5, it's my least favorite because of the texture. It's decent in smell. The ingredients are decent. But I'm not a fan of the waxy texture. I prefer something that's more silky, more buttery, something that is more of a souffle. But this is Canvas Beauty Body Glaze. Number 4, Skin Potion Cookie Butter. Yes, I recently heard about Skin Potion being in the fragrance groups that I am in. And cookie butter, do you see this? This is truly a butter. This smells so good. It is stand alone. This smell is so beast mode. It's a 10 out of 10 and it lasts. You only need just a bit and it spreads and it smells almost edible. It feels edible. I don't know exactly what all the ingredients are, but this is natural and organic. And it's a bit pricier. This, I want to say, was like close to $50, $48 or $50. But because you only have to use a little bit, at that point, the value is there in the product. If you have not smelled this smells kind of like coffee cake, in my opinion. It's got a coffee note. So I would say the name is a bit misleading. It smells more like coffee butter than cookie butter, but it is definitely a gourmand. It's a rich, deep gourmand. And I'm not a fan of the smell of coffee. However, this is wearable because the coffee note is not so dominant that it's off-putting. But yes, my number 4 is Skin Potion's Cookie Butter. Number 3, Shug's Body Care Raspberry Macaron Body Butter. Now here's what's interesting. And I actually just realized this as I was putting these together. This scent smells almost identical to the Ambrosia scent by Skin Potion. I'm not sure if the fragrance oils used are the same formula, very similar. But if you can't get your hands on one, you can get the other and you'll be fine. However, texture-wise, this right here, this souffle, of all the butters, I think I like this one texture-wise the most. It's a little firm. I've been using it. But this truly, it's almost like buttercream. If you know the soft, fluffy icing on a cake that just spreads as soon as you touch it and it smears, this is buttercream in a jar. I have not seen the body butters on Shug's website or on Etsy. I got this on Etsy a few months ago. And I have not seen this since. I know they sell scrubs. I have not tried the scrubs, but I have not seen the butters in a while. So I really hope that she brings this back. I'm going to nurse this little jar, but I just bought this to try it and I fell in love. The scent is so amazing. It projects, it lasts, it is loud. This one is also standalone. You do not need to put anything else on after putting this on because it is so heavily scented, but the texture is like an 11 out of 10. Texture wise, this is the best body butter texture I have ever tried. And this is Shug's Body Care Raspberry Macaron. Number 2, Endless Glow Skincare Bubblicious. Endless Glow right now is my favorite shop on Etsy. I have been so obsessed. Me and the owner, Kristen, have been messaging. I feel like she's my new best friend. Hey, girl. I have so much from her collection. I have more of my collection from her than anyone else on Etsy right now. And I also have 2 more orders in the mail as we speak that I cannot wait to get because she's always having a great sale. But that said, when I tell you this smells just like Bazooka bubblegum, yes, it's called Bubblicious, so it smells like any the standard pink bubblegum. Think extra chewing gum, the pink one, just any pink bubblegum. But it smells identical to Bazooka. If you know what Bazooka smells like, that's what this smells like. It is so photorealistic that I'm salivating right now. This layers wonderfully with Moschino Toy 2 bubblegum. This also layers wonderfully with vanilla. But the texture, it's firm but creamy. Ooh, that smells so good. And the scent. I have been banned from wearing anything from this shop and the next shop I'm going to show you to bed because my husband says I'm choking him out. Like, I like to take a shower before bed and then put on some smell goods. And he was like, no, it's too much. He said, you can only wear that out. You cannot wear that in the house because it's too much. So you're going to get scent projection as well as a great spread and a great texture. This is a bit firmer than the one from Shug. So if you like a firmer body butter, this is great. Also, the price, the value for the price is insane in this shop, and the quality ingredients. These items are handmade. This is made with shea butter, mango butter, sweet almond. This is very, very small print, so pardon me. Apricot kernel, avocado, grapeseed, and vitamin E oils, and like tapioca powder, and some mica and fragrance for the look. When I tell you, I can feel myself blowing a bubble while smelling this. And this is one of probably 30 scents that I have. Yes, 30, probably more than that. I'm looking over here like I have a shelf full of her products. They're amazing. If you don't know about Etsy, please check Etsy out and support small businesses. I love handmade artisan products. But yes, number 2, Bubblicious by Endless Glow Skincare. And number 1, this one made it to number 1 for 2 reasons. The scent, the texture, and the price. And this is Lemon Meringue Body Butter by Well Etched. This body butter right here is whipped, and it's made with shea butter, mango butter, water, emulsifiers, optifin, and fragrance oils. Now, I'm not exactly sure what optifin is, so please let me know in the comments what that is. However, this is a handmade high quality product, and Delinda, who is the proprietor, she does not disappoint. When I tell you, and you'll see in another video I released back in March for women-owned businesses, this shop, Shug's, and Endless Glow were all featured in that video. However, for the purposes of this countdown for body butters, Miss Delinda, girl, you did your thing. The scents. Delinda's scents are so delectable. Delectable Delinda's. No, her scents with this lemon meringue. I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. This is life-changing right here. This smells like the best lemon pound cake. It does smell like lemon meringue pie. Just think of any type of delicious lemon. Think of lemon heads, but extra sweet. This is a true sweet pastry style lemon. This will be wonderful in an eau de parfum. In fact, this would layer great with lemon tart by Theodoros Kalatsonis. I'm probably mispronouncing that name, but this would also layer great with vanilla or even chocolate. Can you imagine like a lemon chocolate? But That also the price. So she has these little sample jars for like $3.50 each, and you get 2 to 3 applications, and I mean full body applications out of this. And this is probably 1 ounce. So this stretches, the scent projects, the texture spreads, the value is there. So yes, lemon meringue for the win by Well Etched. I will link all the shops on Etsy in the description of this video, but let me know, what are the best body butters that you tried? Preferably handmade, because I do prefer handmade over something that is mass produced. If I had to pick a mass produced item, it would be Fenty's Butter Drop. Best moisturizer ever from a texture standpoint, and the fact that it's not greasy and it goes right into the skin. I love that. However, I do like the versatility and the different textures I can get of scents from the shops on Etsy. So you get handmade, you get something more affordable, and you get more diversity of scents, and you can mix and match and really, really get your money's worth. So let me know what you think. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and most of all, share this video with somebody else who likes to stay moisturized, hydrated, greasy, and smelling good. It is my goal to grow this channel exponentially this year, and I need your help to do so every view counts. Also, if you'd like to sample any fragrance in my collection, you can check it out on my website if I think it's worth sharing, whistlenotes.com. And until next time, I am Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.